What's going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with another short video. We're going to be talking about the penny stock week in review, going over all the picks that I've called out since last Saturday, and just going over the performance and some of the stocks that we called out. I'm not going to be mentioning any of the stocks that were basically break even or within 5% of where we called them out. That's kind of inconsequential and insignificant, but some of the ones that made moves up and down, we're going to be talking about. On Saturday, we started with a swing trade video. The majority of those stocks are, then this is about a 30 to 90 day swing trade video that I called out. Most of those stocks didn't even make any significant moves whatsoever, so there's no reason to even talk about them. They're all within 5% of where I call them out, up or down. So those moves have not started yet, and I think I like them all still, but they haven't made any moves. The one that I want to talk about is VVPR, Vivo Power. This stock was called out at $2.52 on Saturday, closed the day today at $8.25, and this thing was nearing $10 in the after hours. So this thing has had just an exponential explosion this week. This is an earnings play. They're running up hard on earnings. And I really like these plays to keep an eye on because these are alternative energy plays. This is a solar play, and anything with solar, alternative energy, power grids, anything like that, these are going to be hot stocks, just like Clean Spark or any of these other ones. That's a stock that I called a couple months ago at just over $3. And this stock went up to 15. I think VVPR has some more momentum left in it, just like I think Clean Spark does. Now these stocks are a little bit out of my price range that I'm comfortable trading. I like trading stocks under $5, but if you're comfortable trading these stocks in that range, this is something to keep an eye on. I would be waiting for a pullback. It has had a parabolic run this week, and any move from $2.50 up to $10, it can still go, but I would prefer to wait for a pullback. If you're looking at it and you think it's still going to go, I implore you to jump on it. But I do think we have a little bit of a pullback Monday on this thing, possibly. Again, I could be wrong. This thing can still run, but I still like VVPR, but now it's kind of out of the penny stock world. So the next one is we had our OTC Saturday video. And again, out of that video, the 9 other stocks, like I said, they didn't even move significantly at all. These stocks, they're within 5% of where they were at when I called them out. Then our OTC Saturday video, we're going to start with Green Power Motor, GPVRF. We called this stock out at $1.63. This stock went up to $3.31. Today they were accepted onto the NASDAQ. They had a 7-to-1 reverse split, and I think they're trading under a GP if I'm not mistaken. This stock actually went down into the 20s. Any stock typically with a reverse split kind of gets beat up a little bit. Went down into the high teens high 19s, low 20s, but then rebounded up to about $23. So even if you got in at $2 and you got that reverse split, you're still looking at a $7, $8, $9 gain on that stock. So I still like Green Power Motor. This thing is gonna with being on the NASDAQ, doors have been open to it. You have a lot more traders, Robinhood traders, Webull traders that cannot typically trade OTC stocks. They could be jumping on this thing, which can send this thing flying because there's a ton of Robinhood traders out there. Also, you're going to get your ETFs, your investment banks, different big time investors that typically don't trade low price stocks or OTCs. They will be jumping on this stock as well too. I see this stock as a $25, $30 stock in the near future, so I do like GPVRF or GP now, Green Power Motors. The next stock I like to talk about is Todos Medical, TOMDF. We called this stock out at a shade under 13 cents, 0.129. This stock is down about a penny from then. Which I do not get because since it's down a penny, but yet it's received an additional $5.7 million in additional contracts for its election infection testing products. In a stock with a low market cap like this, to receive what was it, almost $12 million in just a week of new contracts, it blows my mind that this stock is still where it's at. I do like this stock going forward. I don't like the way this stock is trading. I really don't. I don't understand why it's down here. This stock was typically and traditionally having some trouble getting through that 18-cent range. now it looks like it's having trouble getting through 13 cents. So before I jumped in this stock, I'd definitely be looking, because they're putting out PR like crazy, getting contracts like crazy. I'd like to see these guys break through 13, 14 cents. I'd probably like to see them almost break 14 or 15 cents before I jumped in there. See some momentum getting into this thing. Because from 15 to 18 cents, whereas have it as traditional resistance, I still like that. It's a 3-cent move. That's still a nice move. You can make some good money on that. If it breaks 18, who knows where it goes. So I like TOMDF, but I don't like it until it starts breaking some of these hard resistance points that it's been running into. RBII. Don't trade that. You can't trade it. This stock is halted due to false statements about their election infection products. They were making claims, and these claims, the SEC has found these claims possibly to be untrue, and they're investigating these claims. So this stock has actually been halted. I saw the date when they were going to be rehalted, but quite frankly, I don't have nothing to do with this stock anymore. Whether or not the claims are false, I'd wait a while till this storm clears. This stock is going to get crushed when it gets back on, when it opens back up. I have a feeling it will. Next stock is Natural Shrimp, SHMP. We called that out at 16.4 cents. To keep that on your eye, they actually, just like Green Power Motor, they put in their application to be accepted onto the NASDAQ exchange. This stock now is down about 2 cents from where I called it out. I would still keep my eye on this stock because just like Green Power Motor, if this stock gets accepted onto the NASDAQ, they're going to have to do a reverse split. That's going to push this stock down. I'd probably wait to see the determination on whether or not they're going to be allowed onto the NASDAQ and what type of reverse split they're going to have to do in order to get put on the NASDAQ. When that happens, this stock's going to take a dump. It's going to probably get beat up if they do, let's just say, a 20-to-1 split. This stock's probably going to drop 30, 40, 50 cents, maybe $1 from where that split price is. That's where you get in, because then you're going to get a lot more investors coming in this stock. I like the way this business is growing, and I like the possible exposure to all these new investors. Natural Shrimp is still a buy in my eyes, but I would be holding off on that possibly for the next couple weeks to see exactly where they're going with this. Now, keep in mind, this stock has been pretty sporadic. This thing has gone up as high as 18 cents throughout the week. So we had some gains. If you would, and if you're like me, you would have took those gains and called it a day, but and look for another re-entry point. But I think where it's at is a decent buy point, but I'm kind of unsure of where they're, what's going on with them being accepted in the NASDAQ. If they get any word that they can't be put on the NASDAQ, it could hurt this stock, which would make it actually a good buying point because it would probably drop the stock 3 or 4 cents. And that's on Natural Shrimp. GAXY Next Generation, GAXY. This is a stock that I called out under a penny, went up to 3 cents. This stock dropped back down to close to a penny. When we called it out on Saturday, it was 0.02195, so a shade over 2 cents. This stock closed today at 0.0507, so just over 5 cents, well over 100% gain. This thing actually just rocketed past 6 cents as well too, and it has pulled back a little bit since. So like I said, it closed just a shade over 5 cents. And right under 6 cents is where I implored you guys to take profits for this one anyways. I'm not really sure. I still like this stock going forward, but I think it has a little bit of consolidation to do right here. So there might be a little bit of pulling back or just sideways trading for this stock until it catches its footing and starts running again. But I do like GAXY Next Generation going forward. Now we're going to get into some of these little volatile stocks. DSGT. This stock I called out on Sunday at 7 cents or 0.0715. This baby went up to 27.5 cents, and I made the call to take profits at between 23 and 24 cents. And if you didn't take profits, I feel bad for you because now this thing's down in the 5 cent range. But I think this thing may motor back up a little bit. Again, these electric vehicle plays are hot. I don't know. I mean, who knows? These guys might be lying through their teeth about putting out electric vehicles. But any type of PR may push this stock up. You have to keep in mind there is some bag holders in here, and bag holders all the way from 6 cents all the way up to 27 cents. There's people hanging on, hoping for this thing to come back. And once they break even, usually what's going to happen is they're going to start dumping the stock to, basically lock in their break even so they can wash away those losses. Tadachrome TTCM, this stock was at 0.0149. When I called it out, they did not get their PR yet. I'm still anticipating a PR about their contract with Boston University. They're up slightly today. Nothing really to talk about. At least they're not down. I believe they closed at 0.01499, so they're up just about 1%. But I still like them going forward. Once they get their PR, they've been having some momentum. This thing can run. BRTXQ called this stock out at 0.0177. This stock is up 32% since the call out, 0.0235. So we had a nice little chunk, a nice little run today. I'm not sure really if this thing has much more left in it for Monday. It very well could. This stock, takeover rumors, things of that nature have been, kind of pushing this stock up. I saw no PR. Any PR may push this stock up. So I'm definitely going to have BRTXQ on my radar, but I will not be trading it right now. BANT. Called the stock out at 0.017 yesterday afternoon. The stock closed today at 0.039, up 110% from yesterday's close, which was a little higher than 0.017, so it's up well over 100% where I called it out. This stock actually went all the way up to almost 5 cents today, so this thing was just an absolute supernova today. Went up to 0.0479. I took my profits close to about 4 cents, and watched it run almost a penny without me, but hey, sometimes that's the breaks. We had a nice buying opportunity on the open because it pulled back to a penny and a half just after the open, and then just ran right up and ripped. The BANT is something promoters can get their hands on. They can really start pushing this stock, so this stock may not be done. I definitely keep my eye on BANT. Let's see here. Also, ALYI, the stock that I called out today, they if you need to know what's going on with them, just watch my last video. Actually, they closed the day at 0.0287. Called them out at 0.0185. So they're up a whole penny from where I called them out. They're up 181% on the day, but they were up when I called them out. So it's definitely not 181% from when I called them out, but they are up a penny from where I called them out. And let's see here. This actually closes a perfect first green day. I anticipate some momentum going into Monday. This is as an electric vehicle play, so I think these guys still have some room to run on Monday. If you really look at DSGT, look at BANT, stocks that have had huge days, the next day they typically run. And news like this over the weekend is going to catch investors' eyes, catch traders' eyes that missed it today. They're going to say, oh, well, why was this stock up 181%? They're going to see why. It has good news. They're procuring far more financing or for what they're doing, and this could kind of propel the stock. Plus, they have a news conference on Wednesday as well too, so this thing may have an anticipatory run going up to Wednesday. So I still like ALYI going forward. And that's all the stocks I want to talk about. I'm going to have keep your eye out for OTC Saturday tomorrow, and then the watch list on Sunday. We may have another video in between then, but definitely 2 more this weekend. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, please like, please share, and please subscribe to the videos. We're almost up at 500, so we definitely want to get to 500. We want to get to 1,000 subscribers. I know it's not much for some, but for me, that means a lot. So again, please subscribe to the videos. Any questions or concerns, please put them in the comment section below, and I will get back to you this weekend. You guys be blessed. Let's get that money, traders.